A very good morning, students. How are you all? All right. It's okay. We have to basically, I know that you all are fit and fine and you all are learning very well. So, as you know, we have discussed in the previous class about the reproduction in the animal. That is our new chapter, that is chapter number 9, reproduction in animal. We have discussed, almost we have covered the topics which we are going to discuss. So let's start with the topic that we are going to start, that is your content which is mentioned in your book, that sexual reproduction, male reproductive organ, female reproductive organ, fertilization, external internal fertilization we have discussed. Then test tube babies, that is in vitro fertilization हमने बात की थी. Then we have discussed about how metamorphosis will happen, asexual reproduction, bisexual sexual reproduction, budding, viviparous, oviparous, and basically Dolly the clone, which is not there, but still we will discuss about that, what exactly about that. So student, this is our first page that we have to discuss. हमने already reproduction के purpose, why it is required, why it is necessary for the survival of the human being as well as all the living organism, और किस लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म में सेक्सुअल और किस लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म में एसेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इज हैपनिंग. वी विल डिस्कस दिस थिंग वेरी वेल. सो उसको समझने के लिए वी हैव टू डिस्कस व्हाट इज सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन एनिमल फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. So first we have to introduce what is a reproduction. So you can see here that the production of new organism from the existing organism. Remember this thing, कभी भी new life cannot be grown itself. It required the existing life. All right. So always we are writing as a 8th class student, it is very necessary to enhance your the definition words, that is the reproduction of new organism from the existing organism of the same species is known as reproduction. All right. Then reproduction, why it is necessary? Reproduction is essential for the survival of a species on this earth. सारे स्पीशीज यहाँ पे सर्वाइव करे, दैट्स वाई इट इज़ वेरी वेरी नेसेसरी. Then reproduction by human being ensures that the human species will continue to exist on this earth for all the time to come. All right. Then the reproduction give rise to more organisms with the same basic character as their parents because of the chromosome, because of the DNA. So the characteristics always moving during the reproduction process from one parent to their offspring. This is what about the reproduction process. The newly born animal or newly hatched animal is called young one. जो न्यूली बॉर्न बेबी होता है या न्यूली बॉर्न एनी एनिमल, एनी चिक, एनी काइंड ऑफ न्यूली बॉर्न थिंग्स इज देयर, सो दैट विल बी कॉल्ड एज अ यंग वंस. उसी को हम यंग वंस भी कहते हैं, उसी को हम ऑफ स्प्रिंग भी कहते हैं, जो न्यूली बेसिकली बॉर्न होते हैं. ऑल राइट. सो इन दिस चैप्टर वी हैव टू बेसिकली डिस्कस्ड अबाउट द 2 modes of reproduction. And I know that you all know about this modes of reproduction, that is there are 2 types of reproduction process, that is asexual and sexual reproduction, which is also being mentioned in your book. That asexual, the production of a new organism from a single parent. जब किसी भी न्यू ऑफस्प्रिंग का या न्यू यंग वंस गेट स्टार्टेड टू born, so basically this production if happening from a single parent without involvement of sex cells or gamete, we are calling as a gamete, so it will be called as a asexual reproduction, in which only male organism or female gamete will be responsible. That is your asexual reproduction. All right. Then we will talk about the sexual reproduction, that is in which the production of a new organism, the young ones, is producing with the help of 2 gametes, one is male and one is female. If both the gametes have fertilized together and they will give birth to them, and then this will be definitely known as the sexual reproduction, which is happening in the human, fish and frog. But if we will talk about the asexual reproduction, so we all know that it is happening with the help of binary fission in the amoeba. All right. So that's why this is the difference between the asexual and sexual reproduction in all the kind of living organism. तो asexual में remember this thing, only one gamete is responsible for producing, only one parent is responsible for producing the young ones, We don't they don't require two gametes or two cells. But whereas in sexual reproduction it is conditioned that two gametes, male and female, should be there. That's why we will call them as a sexual reproduction. Okay, so I hope mode is clear. Then we can proceed in which type of animal this mode is happening, in female, in animals, which type of animal, human beings, या किस तरीके के माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म में asexual reproduction होता है. We will discuss this topic. All right. So you can see here that this is your basically metamorphosis, in which this is all about the life cycle. You can see here, this is first we have to discuss about sexual reproduction in animal, which is mentioned in your book, page number A100. It's written, I'm reading there. In animals some lay eggs while other give birth to young ones. हमें पता है animals में भी कुछ ऐसे animals होते हैं which are giving the which laying the egg, and few are giving directly birth to the young ones. All right. So do you know of animals which lay eggs? The animals which lay eggs in butterfly, the eggs are laid on the leaves. From these eggs come out the caterpillars. Then after some time the caterpillars changing into immobile pupa. Then the pupa changes into the adult butterfly. All right. So this is what your about the life cycle of the butterfly. So it is written here, life cycle of a butterfly. जब एक बटरफ्लाई यंग वंस में हम बात करें, इट वॉज अ सर्कुलर शेप, इट वॉज अ प्यूपा लाइक स्ट्रक्चर, इट इज़ वेरी डिफरेंट, एंड सडनली व्हेन इट्स कन्वर्टेड इनटू द एडल्ट फेज, it is completely different. It has two wings on the body. So जब आपके young ones में उनका एकदम अलग characteristics होता और suddenly the drastic change happened in the adult phase. This type of process is known as metamorphosis. All right, it is already mentioned, but we will discuss this topic later on as well. So metamorphosis is another word for the change which is drastic change happening. Okay. So the stage in the life cycle of the butterfly are egg, larva, pupa and adult butterfly. Okay, we will see this one by one. You can see here, this is the laying butterfly egg. First of all, that the existing butterfly is required, that they will lay the egg. All right, they will lay egg on the leaf of any plant. Then the female butterfly will lay her egg under a protective leaf that later will become her baby's first meal. वही लीफ उसकी मील बनती है. एंड द बटरफ्लाई एग्स विल टेक अबाउट 2 to 3 weeks टू हैच. 2 से 3 हफ्ते उसे लगते हैं हैच करने में. बेसिकली वी डोंट नीड टू डिस्क्राइब इन अ वेरी डिस्क्रिप्टिव मैनर. वी हैव टू जस्ट लर्न इट हाउ द स्टेजेस आर देयर. आफ्टर द एग it gets converted into the larva. You can see this is the image of the larva. They have packed themselves completely. All right. And we are calling them as a caterpillar as well. Then caterpillar basically converting, they are rolling themselves into a shield like structure, that is your pupa. Find a safe strong spot like a leaf or twig to hang from and start squittling silk. अपने ऊपर वो पूरे एक थ्रेड को रोटेट कर लेते हैं, अपने आप को पैक कर देते हैं. यू हैव सीन दैट इज योर प्यूपा स्टेज, द थर्ड स्टेज. And the fourth stage, that this is your new butterfly will come out, and this is your adult butterfly, which is very different from the young one. So now the butterfly is free to travel by air. The butterfly will drink nectar instead of chewing leaves. And now badly, the average butterfly will only live for about 2 weeks. Hardly they are living 2 leaves. And that the good thing is that butterfly dies, it will lay new eggs, out will come new caterpillar, and eventually, all right, eventually the new butterfly will come out. So this is what all about the this is one of the they are also animal, or they are kind of insect. How they are doing the reproduction process through the different stages. They are laying the egg. Butterfly are always laying the egg, they are not giving birth. Okay. अब हमें जो नेक्स्ट टॉपिक करना है, सिमिलरली विच इज़ मेंशन इन योर बुक, दैट इन एनिमल्स लाइक कॉकरोच अ टाइनी एडल्ट लाइक फॉर्म कम्स आउट ऑफ द एग. डायरेक्टली वो एग से कम्स आउट होते हैं. 2 individuals आर रिक्वायर्ड इन दिस एनिमल फॉर रिप्रोडक्शन. Similarly, in animals like birds, dogs, cats and human beings, 2 individuals are required. Though different individuals are definitely required to give them birth, give the reproduction process, do the reproduction process. So similarly, one is male and another is female. So is the female individual, which is some animal lay eggs and some other one they are giving the birth. So we know that in the sexual mode of reproduction there are different types of animals. Few animals are giving the birth and few animals are laying the egg. तो याद रखेंगे ओविपेरस एंड विविपेरस एनिमल्स आर दी डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ एनिमल. दो बोथ आर डूइंग द सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन बट both are giving the birth to the young ones in differently. Few are laying the egg and few are giving direct birth to the baby. So this we will discuss in the oviparous and viviparous. So you can see here, as you can see, there are different animals here: fish, crocodile, as you know, penguins are there, chicks are there, birds are there, hen is there, snake is there. तो इसमें से अगर हम एग्जांपल ले, पेंगुइन्स आपके बेसिकली आपके कुछ एनिमल्स आपके ले करते हैं एग, आपके hen आपके ले करते हैं एग, फिशेस एग ले करती हैं, क्रोकोडाइल आपके एग ले नहीं करते हैं. ऑल राइट, सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द डिफरेंट कंडीशन दैट विच एनिमल्स आर लेइंग एग एंड विच आर नॉट. So what are the reason behind it? This we will talk about in the fertilization process. आज हम बस पढ़ेंगे ओवी एंड विविपेरस. तो इसको अंडरलाइन कर देंगे. These animals which lay eggs like the hen, frog, lizard. Ovi means egg. O-V-I. Ovi means egg. Which are laying the eggs, they are known as the oviparous. और जो बर्थ कर देते हैं बेबी को, they are known as viviparous. Viviparous. Okay, there are ovi and viviparous. The oviparous are born in an egg and the viviparous are born in the womb of their mother. All right, तो आप देख सकते हैं कुछ एग्जाम्पल्स लाइक बेबी टर्टल इज़ देयर, बेबी चिक इज़ देयर. बेबी टर्टल क्या करते हैं, पहले वो एग ले करते हैं. एग ले को मतलब वो बेसिकली फर्टिलाइजेशन के बाद वो डायरेक्टली एग को रिमूव आउट कर देते हैं अपने बॉडी से. एंड आफ्टर फ्यू टाइम इट रिक्वायर्ड इन द इंक्यूबेशन पीरियड एंड इन दी बेसिकली उसके बाद फ्यू वीक्स एंड फ्यू मंथ लेटर दे आर कमिंग आउट एंड हैचिंग द एग. Hatching means when the young ones coming out from the eggshell, that is your hatching process. Similarly in the baby chick you can see and you can see in the baby turtle. तो हमारे जो आपके turtle होते हैं और आपके जो hen होते हैं, they are giving the they are laying the egg, so definitely they are known as the oviparous animals. Okay, next हम देते हैं snakes. Snakes are also known as the oviparous animal. They are definitely why they are laying the eggs, that's why we are calling them oviparous. अब देखिए बेबी पेंगुइन. पेंगुइन आप देख सकते हैं that baby penguin is there. So basically it is because they are giving birth directly to the penguin, so they are viviparous animals, isn't it? Baby penguin is there. But you can see baby fish. Fish, you can see fishes are like your fishes are basically coming out from the eggs. So you can see they are baby fish, they are laying the eggs, so definitely they are oviparous animal. But you can see some animal don't lay egg, they are mammals like cow. Baby mammals drink their mother milk. Basically they are directly giving birth to a baby, so definitely they are known as the oviparous animal. Similarly cats are mammals. You can know that, we all know cats, dogs, human beings all are giving directly birth to a baby, so they are known as basically they are known as your oviparous animals. Similarly you can see sheep are mammals, elephants are also mammals. They are giving birth to the baby directly, they are not hatching, they are not laying egg. And one of the last example, that is human babies are also comes under the mammals category. So student, basically if we will revise it, so you can see that we have discussed first of all what is reproduction, why it is necessary. You can write down from the slide as well. What are the modes of reproduction? Sexual and asexual reproduction. Asexual, in which only one gamete is required, but in sexual reproduction both male and female gametes is required to produce the young ones. Then in sexual reproduction we have discussed that in sexual reproduction different types of animals are there which are known as oviparous and viviparous. Few are laying the egg and few are directly giving the birth to a baby. So you can do this activity 9.1. You can write down butterfly, the young one names of these animals. So you just do it in your book. Activity 9.1, human, baby, cow, what are the name of their young ones? Hen के chicks, frog, similarly tadpole. So you just have to write down all these young ones name, just find it yourself. And then tomorrow we will start from the gametes, fertilization, external and internal. Remember this thing, this is new topic and this is very important topic. All right, so you before entering in the classroom, you have to revise it, you have to read this page at least for once, then we will discuss in the classroom. Okay student, till that take care yourself and complete your work. Your previous work should be completed on time. Okay, see you.